lovely colouring friends, my name's Amanda and this is my channel Amanda Colours. I just wanted to come on and say hi and let you know that this is a video all about my completed pages for the month of October 2024. But before I take you to show you all the pages, I wanted to share my little fun fact with you, and that is that men and women actually see the colour red differently. So scientists have found that the way we perceive the colour red is linked to the X chromosome. So because women have 2 X chromosomes, we actually have a better, we can see the red to orange spectrum of colour more clearly and better than men can. So I think that's quite interesting. Anyway, I will take you over to the desk and show you my completed pages. I just wanted to quickly mention my colouring planner that is available now on Amazon worldwide. So this is the 2025 colouring planner. It has places for you to record your completed pages every month, the prompts and challenges that you participate in, the buddy colours. You've got places to record your untouched books that you've coloured in, different statistics, and each month excuse me, each month has a little quote and a colouring page. So the colouring pages are by Pup Prince, Gabby Wolfe, RJ Hampson, Angela Gonzalez, Jen Racine, and Morgan O'Brien. And Angela Gonzalez, Jen Racine, and Morgan O'Brien have supplied some exclusive colouring pages that you cannot find anywhere else. They are only in this colouring planner. So as I said, this is available on Amazon worldwide, and I will also have links down in the description. And there are also videos on the channel available with a full flip through and talking about how you can use the planner. But I thought I would share it again here in the completed pages video. It is a way to help you keep track of your completed pages. So, if you have been following the channel, you may have seen already that I have completed this book. So there is a full flip through of this on the channel, which I will link to up in the iCards. The book is Disney Portraits, and it is the small square size by Art Therapy. And as I said, I've completed it, but I'm just going to show you the pages that I completed this month. If you want to see all of the completed pages, you can see that in the video that I have linked to. So first up, we have Violet from The Incredibles with Inktense colouring pencils. I have also used some metallic gel pen and my chrome gold pen and the Sakura black glaze pen to make her mask there shiny and look a bit like leather. So then we have Duchess. She's from Aristocats. And again, I used the Inktense pencils, my chrome marker in gold, and some blue metallic pen, and some clear Stardust pen on some of the hearts to make them shiny. Then we also have Tiana. Again, she's in Inktense pencils with various metallic pens. So there's some metallic on all the dots around her and little bits in her dress and her crown and the flowers in the background. I also finished Judy Hopps. I used Tombow markers in the background to block out a lot of the design, and then I went over it with the gold chrome marker that I got from Temu, and also a gold glitter pen to add in the details again. And I just kind of, I don't know, I really like how that one turned out. Then we have Sadness, and I think this one turned out quite well. I used some Sakura Stardust in various blues for different bits of the background and to make her hair shiny. And I think she turned out quite well. She's so sad though. And oh, that's it. So they're the pages in Disney Portraits that I finished this month. Next we have Enchanted Faces, and this is a project book that I am doing with my friend Meg from Meg's Colouring Corner. The book is by Hannah Lynn, and we colour 3 pages in this each month. We are working towards finishing the book, and I think we'll have it finished possibly in February next year. I think that's what I worked out. So first up is this page. So she looks like some kind of Atlantis mermaid to me, and I just kind of wanted a bit of a vintage, old school feel. I have used my Ohuhu markers, my clear glaze pen on her tail to make it, there we go, to make it shiny, and on her eyes and lips. And then I've used that same gold chrome marker for the leaves there, and the crown and the border. And then I also put in some clear Stardust on the bubbles and some green Stardust for extra details on her tail. I couldn't quite work out what was going on here. It's like she's got an extra bit of tail, unless, oh no, I just worked it out. Her tail's actually curling around behind her that way. So there you go. Oh, so that was my page, and this is Megan's page. As usual, we've done our pages very differently to each other, but that is a big part of the fun of doing buddy colours. Then we did this one here. I wanted to do a different hair colour to what I have done so far in the book. So she has purple hair. Again, I've used clear glaze on the eyes and the lips, metallic pen on the border, and just my white gel pen for some highlights on the rose and on her face and what have you. And the Ohuhu markers, the pastel set. And here's Megan's page. Very beautiful. And then the last page we did this month is this one. And it felt very summery and fun to me, which is good because in Australia we're heading in towards summer. Again, my Ohuhu markers, the clear glaze pen on her eyes and her lips, my white Cyano gel pen, and these are actually on the border the Pentel Milky pens, and they're supposed to be, they look like they're supposed to be pastel, but they actually come out really quite bright, but they do have kind of a milky kind of finish to them. And here's Megan's version of this page. So as always, Meg, thanks for colouring with me through this book. It's been a lot of fun. Next up, we have Comfy Days by Coco Wire, and I coloured in this book. It was the first page in this book actually that I completed, and I coloured the page for a little tutorial I did on how to colour water. So this is the page here. So fun. It's just a super simple. But if you want to know how I did this water effect here, I will link to it up in the iCards. And honestly, it really is a simple process, and I think it gives a great effect. Again, I have used my Ohuhu markers, my white Cyano gel pen, the silver chrome marker that I have, and some Stardust pens for the fish to make them shiny. Oh, and a little bit on the sun and where the sun reflects on the clouds. So I really love this book. I'm really loving simple colouring at the moment, and have been hoping to do quite a bit more of it. So yeah, that's a fun one too. Then we have the page for this month's Sea of Colours Colour Along. So this is for the hashtag that I host, and as I said, it's from the book Sea of Colours by Angela Gonzalez, and the page that we all coloured this month was this starfish. So I had great plans for this page, and they did not turn out the way that I imagined. So my thought was, I kind of wanted all the back items and the fish and everything, pretty much everything other than the star, I wanted to be sort of like a milky pastel palette. So I used watercolour paints, the Semi Art Candy watercolour set, that I used for the background and all these things. And then I used the Milky gel pens, and that's when I realized, oh, okay, they actually come out really quite bright. So I didn't intend for the fish to turn out as bright as they have, but that's how they are. And then my idea was that the star in the center would be metallic and contrast to the background that way. So it kind of turned out okay, but not brilliant. So I will link to the metallic watercolors that I've used. I also used my pink Stardust pen for the little barnacles and a thin black Posca marker to go over the outline of the star again, because it was really hard to not cover the lines with the watercolor paint. Then we have the Doggy Doodles page for October, and that page was voted by you all, and it was the Pup Prince, or the Princely Pup. Again, I've used my Ohuhu markers for this one, and I wanted him to be on a purple throne. I don't know why, it just, in my mind, it had to be purple. And I have also used my gold chrome marker for his crown there, and my white gel pen, the Uniball Sino white gel pen. We all say Signo, but I'm guessing it's Sino because you sign, it's a pen. Anyway, that is my page. Then we have Any Day, which is also a hashtag that I host, and it is where I choose a page out of Any Day, and whoever would like to colour it that month is welcome to. So the page I chose was the most adorable piglet in the world. How gorgeous is it? It's just so cute. I love Morgan's illustration so much. So again, I used my Ohuhu markers and my white gel pen and my blue Stardust pen, which you might not be able to see, but I've just outlined the circle with it. So very, very cute. I had fun adding some extra bits to the page with the white gel pen. That's it, just lots of fun. Then there is a Facebook group that Megan from Meg's Colouring Corner and I co-host together. It's called Colour With Us, and it is linked down in the description, and we'd absolutely love you to join us. And each month we are working through colouring through Magic Jars by Colouring Book Cafe. And so each month we choose a page, and whoever would like to colours along with us. So the page that we coloured in October was this one, and I am so happy with how it came out. Hopefully you can see this rainbow gradient around the edge. Yeah, I'm so happy with how it turned out. It just blended beautifully and it's really pretty. And because it had all the bubbles on the page, I really wanted to have that kind of rainbow effect. I used my Ohuhu markers and my white gel pen, which kind of looks like it was running out the way that it's a bit messy, but anyway, and some blue Stardust pen on the rain. Just so cute. Such a happy little cloud, even though it's raining. So that was a lot of fun. Then there is a hashtag that Colouring Bumblebee hosts every month, where there's a page from Mania, and the goal is volume 1, and the goal is for us to complete the book. There are a number of months that I haven't done the pages, so I am slowly working through catching up. So first up is this one, which I'm really happy with. I wanted to do something different with the trees. I didn't want them to just be green. So I chose to do them a little bit like cherry blossoms, and lots of people, I posted this on Instagram and lots of people commented that they really liked the trees, and I do too. So I'm glad that you guys like it as well. This is my Copic alcohol markers. Then I have used my my chrome silver pen for the spoon, and then various Stardust pens for the fish and the bubbles and the wings of the dragonflies and a lantern. And I did some little light rays coming down on the froggy there. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah, this was a really, really fun page to do. Then I also did this page. So this was a previous month's page. I'm pretty sure it wasn't this month's. But I did use the palette from the AUSSIE palette challenge for this page. So yeah, I just used the colours from that palette and with my Copic markers. Actually, I think it's Copic and Ohuhu markers on this one. And my gold chrome marker to add some shiny bits. So I do actually have a whip in this book, and I have a couple more that I need to catch up on from other months, but yeah, I'm getting there. Really, really love Gabby's books. Now, another colour along that I host is with my friend Megan again, and it is from Chris Roniak's Morning Scribbles Frogs and Friends Colouring Book Volume 2. Now, we have previously worked through all of Volume 1, and we are colouring Volume 2 now. You can purchase Volume 2 like this as a PDF that I have printed out and had bound from Chris's website, which is bindlewood.com, and I will link to that in the description. I'll actually link to all the books and all the mediums that I have used, all the various materials in the description. I actually do that with every video in case you weren't aware. So you should be able to find anything that I have used pretty easily. Or you can purchase the full collection of Volume 1 and Volume 2 of Frogs and Friends on Amazon as a printed book. So the page that we coloured this month was this one. I had a lot of fun with this using my Ohuhu markers. I did a bit of a yellow to green gradient on the dragon himself, and then an orange to yellowy green on the wings, and did a more blue-based green for the frog to kind of make them stand out a bit differently. As I usually do, I have done the sort of skin speckles and bubbles and, not bubbles, what are they called? Like skin tags with a Stardust pen or a metallic pen I use sometimes, just to add a little bit of interest there. And I have also used glaze pen, which was running out, so it's not very shiny, on the shiny bits on their eyes. So that was a lot of fun too. And I just realised I haven't put the date on that page, so I will have to do that. And then lastly this month, I coloured in the Barbie book. So this is a colour by number book that I was so excited for. And had it on pre-order, and it arrived last month, and yeah, I had fun with this. So it is by Art Therapy, and I actually did 2 pages in here. Why is only one marked? I don't know. But I did this page first. I used my Tooly Art markers, the acrylic paint markers for this, and it's okay. It's a bit textured. I do find the Tooly Art markers a bit rough. And they're a bit scratchy on the paper, but they are the most opaque markers that I have found. So I do continue using them, but I would like to try and, I don't know, I'm still trying to find the best way to do these books, which leads me into this page. So this one, I actually did a base layer on all of the sections. Like, it took me a long time to do this page. I did a base layer on all of the, most of the sections with acrylic paint, like in a tub, and then I used a paintbrush to paint it all on, and then I went back over it with the Tooly Art markers. So it seems the Tooly Art markers actually work better when they have something to grip onto. So not just the paper, but the texture of the paint that I painted on was like a really good texture to then go over the top with the markers. And it did make it a bit less scratchy. It makes it a tiny bit less transparent, so more opaque. But yeah, it takes a long time because you're basically doing the page twice, because you have to paint it all and then you have to go over it with the pens. It was a bit difficult having so much in white because the lines underneath really want to come through, but yeah, acrylic paint that you paint on, not in a marker, did fairly well in covering that. But I had so much fun doing this book, and I'm going to keep enjoying doing the pages. So they are all my completed pages for October. It's not as many as other months, but it's pretty good. I got to do a little bit of catch up on things. I did the main hashtags that I like to do, and I also got to do just some pages that I wanted to do for the sake of it. So that's pretty good. Hopefully you had a lot of fun in October colouring as well. Those of you who have YouTube pages, I'm really looking forward to seeing your completed pages. And if you're new to the channel, it'd be wonderful if you felt like you would like to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And please go ahead and like the video if you liked it, because it actually really does help my channel get out there. And also leave a comment. I'd love to know which of my pages this month was your favourite, or I'm always willing to answer any questions that you have, or just if you feel like saying hi, you can do that down there too. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.